Good morning, sir. Myself B. Rajeshwari. I am currently pursuing third BTech in Srinivasa Raman Institute of Technology as a specific branch of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And according to CA2 presentations, video presentation, my topic is define jet transform, explain region of ROC, demonstrate pole zero plotting of CAU. That subject is DSP. Here my topic is define jet transform, explain regions of convergence ROC and demonstrate pole zero plotting of CAU. Introduction of jet transform. Earlier we are familiar with total type of transform. The jet transform is a mathematical tool used to analyze the discrete time signals under systems in a complex frequencies and domains. It transforms in a sequence from the time domain into a complex plane, facilitates systems of analyzing and design. A jet transform is useful in digital signal systems. All transforms we are using in different types of systems. Here the jet transform is particularly useful in digital signal processing for understanding system stability and behavior. And define jet transform. The jet transform is a discrete time signal, and this is the formula of that. If a convergence for certain value of the jet in the complex plane, depending on the sequence zn into the jet transform is a convolution in the time domain multiplications into jet domain simplification analysis. The right-handed on casual signals, the normal casual signals according to diagram, the ROC is presenting here. This on jet plane. ROC in jet plane is a right-handed and a casual signals to providing to some signals of the discrete signals. These are the properties of the jet transform. Linearity, shifting and scaling are the properties of the jet transform. Fundamental properties of a aid in a signal of analysis. A jet transform is a common signal such as the impulse and experience as well as known form. These properties helps in derives that jet transform of a complex sequence and a system functions. These are notation. Notations are the h of n, g of n, h of z and g of z. A region of convergence RG and RS. Linearity, this time shifting also there. H is equals to n1 minus n2. Z of n equals to h of z. These are the time shifting. Time reversal. H is equals to minus 1. The reversal is always in minus 1. Conclusion is h of n into g of n. H of n into h of z into g of z. That is the z domain. This is the time domain. These are the total properties of the linearities. What is region of convergence? Region of convergence is a set of minus values of which the jet transform such convergence is a finite values. The ROC is crucial in determining the stability and causality of the systems. It varies depending on whether the sequential is the right sides of left sides and two sides. These are the region of convergence diagram. The region of convergence f of z is infinity. It is always in infinity. F of z is equals to z by z minus 1, z minus a region of convergence of the thing. These are significance of the ROC. The significance of the ROC is apart from the place, everything is shaded. That is called significance of ROC. The ROC is determining the stability of the systems. For a stable systems, the ROC including the unit circle. Casual systems typically have a ROC outside the outermost pole. Non-casual systems have a ROC inside the inner side pole, influencing the system responsible analysis. Outside the pole, this is called outside the ROC casual systems. Inside the pole, that is called non-casual system. Here the circle is there. Inside that is a non-casual system. Outside that it is a casual system because of ROC significance. These are the different poles of the jet transform. There are many poles of the jet transform. I included only 4 transforms. Poles are the values of the jet where the jet transform becomes the unbounded denominations of 0. Zeros are the values of the way the jet transform equals to. The locality of poles and zeros determining the system frequencies into responsible and stability. This is called a pole, one of the circular pole, these are many poles are there, but I included only 4 folds of the jet transform. Post zero plotting. There are many plottings and different type of plottings are there. One is the a of h equals to, based on the values it will be plot. The plot poles are zeros. First determine the jet transform of the sequence. Find the roots of the numerous zeros and denominators poles of the jet x. Plot the poles and the zeros in the complex plane, marking 0 with a zeroth and the pole with x. Apart from that, we start from 0 and against to values where it is, and that sequence is called a specific sequence of the plotting. These are the plotting things. These are the diagrams of that ROC and convergences. Explain the pole 0 and the plot of one. I will give one example for that. Suppose casually as a jet transform in one of the fraction I will give the 0 as a locality and z is equals to z minus 1, and poles of the P1 and P2. Plot these points and identify the ROC based on the poles and localities and analyze the stability. Find the jet transform. The region of the convergence signals of x of n gives the table. Please choose the one signals and according to that then I will give answer. I mentioned answer for that. Interpretations of the poles and zeros and the locality. The locality of the poles inside the unit inside this table. These are the mathematical thing for that. The ROC related to poles helpful and determining where the casual systems and the anti-casuals. The jet transform is a powerful pole analysis and discrete time signals and the systems of the complex domains. Understanding the ROC and especially and assuming the system stability and causality. Poles and zeros plot the providing visual inside the system behaviors, stability and frequency and response. I gave some reference for that. These are the references. Thank you.